The Shawshank Redemption, 1994. Directed by Frank Darabont. This drama is based on a Stephen King novella and tells the story of a banker who befriends a fellow inmate while serving a life sentence in prison. The Godfather, 1972. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola, this crime film follows the Corleone crime family and their struggle for power in the mafia underworld. The Dark Knight, 2008. Directed by Christopher Nolan, this superhero film stars Christian Bale as Batman and Heath Ledger as the iconic villain, Joker. Schindler's List, 1993. Directed by Steven Spielberg, this powerful drama is based on the true story of Oskar Schindler, a German businessman who saved the lives of over 1,000 Polish Jewish refugees during the Holocaust. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, 2003. Directed by Peter Jackson, this epic fantasy film is the final installment of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Forrest Gump, 1994. Directed by Robert Zemeckis, this heartwarming drama stars Tom Hanks as a man with a low IQ who unwittingly becomes involved in several defining historical events. Inception, 2010. Directed by Christopher Nolan, this mind-bending sci-fi film follows a group of thieves who infiltrate the subconscious of their targets to steal information. The Godfather, Part 2, 1974. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola, this sequel to The Godfather tells parallel stories of the rise of Vito Corleone and the life of his son, Michael Corleone. The Silence of the Lambs, 1991. Directed by Jonathan Demme, this psychological thriller stars Jodie Foster as an FBI trainee seeking the help of an incarcerated serial killer, Dr. Hannibal Lecter, to catch another serial killer. The Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, 2001. Directed by Peter Jackson, this fantasy film is the first installment of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Fight Club, 1999. Directed by David Fincher, this dark drama stars Brad Pitt and Edward Norton in a story about disillusionment and consumer culture. The Lion King, 1994. Directed by Roger Allers and Rob Minkoff, this animated musical tells the coming-of-age story of Simba, a young lion prince. Interstellar, 2014. Directed by Christopher Nolan, this sci-fi film follows a group of astronauts traveling through a wormhole in search of a new habitable planet. The Dark Knight Rises, 2012. Directed by Christopher Nolan, this superhero film is the final installment of Nolan's Batman trilogy. Gladiator, 2000. Directed by Ridley Scott, this historical drama stars Russell Crowe as a betrayed Roman general seeking revenge against the corrupt emperor who murdered his family. Forrest Gump, 1994. Directed by Robert Zemeckis, this heartwarming drama stars Tom Hanks as a man with a low IQ who unwittingly becomes involved in several defining historical events. The Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, 2002. Directed by Peter Jackson, this fantasy film is the second installment of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Pulp Fiction, 1994. Directed by Quentin Tarantino, this crime film weaves multiple interconnected stories in a nonlinear narrative. Avengers: Endgame, 2019. Directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, this superhero film serves as the epic conclusion to the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Infinity Saga. The Matrix, 1999. Directed by the Wachowskis, this groundbreaking sci-fi action film explores themes of reality and virtual reality. These movies have left a lasting impact on cinema and are widely regarded as some of the best films ever made.